welcome to The Reluctant Chef. I am Sue Moulton, your Pampered Chef Consultant, and today is Memorial Day. Well, actually Monday's Memorial Day, but this is Memorial Day weekend, so we are doing some prep work here for our barbecue tomorrow. So I'd love to hear what you guys are cooking. I am cooking a almond strawberry coffee cake that I'm going to do. It's a taste of home recipe. It's fabulous. The recipe online is actually called almond apricot, but it's way better with strawberry jam. Also here on the stove behind me, you can see my two large bar pans. They are slathered with bacon because we are doing a broccoli cauliflower salad, which we're gonna put some bacon in. We're also gonna have some bacon to go on our burgers because we're doing burgers and chicken. Are you guys doing burgers this weekend? We're also going to be doing a couple other salads and a few other treats. Hopefully I'll be able to come live and show you guys that. But I thought I would come talk about a couple of the tools that I'm using and what's in this recipe. So first of all, you're going to take a cup of butter, which is 2 sticks of butter, and you're going to leave it out on the counter until it softens, or in Florida, you just put it out on the sun porch for 20 minutes and it's all softened. You can microwave it, but you don't want it to get liquidy. When your butter is on a liquid form, it changes, you know, the texture of how it holds your baked goods together. So a cup of butter. We have 3 eggs as well in here, and we're going to add a cup and a half of sugar. So the sugar, we're using our Easy Read measuring cups. They have measurements on the inside. These are perfect for liquids. So you're gonna look down inside it when you're using a liquid. For those of you who don't bake a lot, which I did not bake a lot, you're supposed to hold your measuring cup up to your eyes when you're doing liquids. So that's why our measurements are on the inside. So we're just gonna turn this on for a minute and get it started. And then we're gonna mix our flour. And we're gonna mix our flour in the 8-cup glass batter bowl. And for those of you who've been around for 16 or 40 years, Pampered Chef's been around for what, 41 years? A lot of you guys have the old glass batter bowl where the handles are attached here. They redesigned it so that they nest inside each other, your 4-cup and your 8-cup, which is really great. And the measurements are etched onto the glass so that they'll never fade off for you. It's not like those plastic measuring cups that it can fade off, so I love that. And it's made of tempered glass, so if, heaven forbid, you drop it on your tile floor, it will not shatter, or it shouldn't shatter. We're going to use our measuring cups. And again, just another little tip for those of you who don't bake a lot, again, me. Fluff your flour. If you're not going to sift your flour, fluff your flour before you use it for your measurements. Sifting is better, but I don't like to bake very often. I like to eat baked goods, so I do bake, but I'm always looking for the easy way to do things, and that's why I am called the Reluctant Chef. I may not love to cook, but I love to entertain and I love to eat. So let me just check my recipe. So 2 cups of flour, so we did that, and a lot of you guys have asked about my flour holder. You saw that there was a cute little part at the top here where you scrape your flour off. This is not Pampered Chef. This is King Arthur flour in Vermont. So if you live anywhere in New England, you should take a trip. It's pretty fun. Lots of yummy stuff up there. And now we are going to add in with our liquids, we're going to add a cup of sour cream. Now sour cream is one of those ingredients that really gives a richness to your baked goods. And even if you don't like the flavor of sour cream, it's usually hidden in the midst of whatever it is you're cooking. And then also in the liquids, we're going to do almond extract. Now this is one of my favorite. At Christmas time, we do Spritz cookies. Oh my gosh, almond extract is absolutely my favorite. So that is 1 teaspoon of almond extract. So we're gonna go ahead and mix that up, and while that's mixing up, we're gonna add our baking powder. So it's only 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder. Let me just double check that. Yes, 1/4 teaspoon of, oh no, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. See, this is why we double check it. Hold on. 1 teaspoon, so let's go back and redo that. This is why we double check, the Reluctant Chef. It's a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Oh, that's what I had put in there. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, I pre-measured that. And then it's 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So you'll notice that I'm using the adjustable measuring spoons for this. So we went from 1/8 of a teaspoon or 1/4 of a teaspoon, which we had for the salt, all the way up to 1 teaspoon, and then 1 teaspoon to a tablespoon with the other one. And they come as a set of 2. The ones that I used for the almond extract, these snap together and they go all the way from 1/8 of a teaspoon all the way up to a tablespoon. So we're gonna get those 3 ingredients going there. We're gonna take our dry ingredients and mix them up here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna layer this. Once I add my flour in, I'm gonna layer it in slowly. And then I'm gonna take my bun pan. I'm going to grease my bun pan with either Crisco or butter. You can use our kitchen spritzer. I recommend, if you're using baked goods, that you use a little granulated or powdered sugar after you grease it, and just kind of, you know how your mother used to like grease and flour a pan? If you're doing a sweet treat, sugar it. It makes it easier and it'll come out of your pan a little bit better. And then once we're all done the ingredients, we're going to layer it in the bun pan. So a layer of dough. Then we're going to use sliced almonds, and you want the little flat sliced almonds. We're going to sprinkle that on top. Then we're going to dollop strawberry preserve, and then we're going to do the same thing. Another layer of dough, another layer of sour cream, another layer of almonds, and then a little bit more dough on it. Then we're gonna bake it, and then we're just gonna flip it over when it's done, and wait till you see it. It's so good. So I usually make this when I have people coming over because I will eat the whole thing myself. It's really, really good. Last thing I want to tell you is that it's the long weekend, so we're going to the beach. So if you guys have any beach recipes that you love, that you like to bring, we have our cool and serve tray. I want to show you. This is one of those tools that you are definitely want to keep your eyes out for. The tote tray they no longer make. Maybe they'll come back with that. I love it. You might be able to find it on one of our swap sites. But let me show you this. Hold on. I'm going to put it down. I've got lots of extra stuff in it. This is our cool and serve tray. And coming out June 1st, we have a new cool and serve tray, which is a 9x13. I'll show you that in a little bit because I'll be using that. The tray has a cover. So if you want to use this for cupcakes, you can take out all the inserts. So you have 2 inserts here. I just want to show you 2 inserts. So this would be like when we do our burgers, we'll have lettuce and tomatoes and pickles and onions and all the things that people are going to put on their burger will be in here. And because it's like 85 degrees down here, these will be in my freezer. These keep your food cold 4 to 6 hours, so you don't have to worry about your mayonnaise items getting hot. And if you notice, on the back side, there are, it's hard to do it upside down, there is an egg holder. So if I want to do deviled eggs on one half and do vegetables or dip on this half or fruit, you can. So you can flip both sides over. You can do one side with eggs and one side with vegetables. You can take all the inserts out and fit 24 frosted cupcakes in here. And there is a cool and serve bowl. So we're doing a broccoli cauliflower salad that we'll have in a bowl there. You could do a fruit salad, etc. And as I said, there is a 9x13 that's coming out. And I'm gonna just move you down my counter, come down here. And let me show you. The inserts are already in my freezer right now, but what I want to show you about this 9x13 is that the insert is clear here. So you can do a huge salad, you can do a cake. We have a recipe for a dessert. You could do layered dips, like a 7-layer dip in it, and it'll stay cold, as I said, 4 to 6 hours. So we're going to be going to the beach a little bit later today, and we will be bringing some of our salads with us because we know that they will stay nice and cool. Comment below if you've watched my videos. Make sure that you let me know what you guys are cooking this weekend, and I'll make sure that I post a couple other great recipes for the holidays. Have you guys a great Memorial Day. Thanks for watching The Reluctant Chef. I'm Sue Moulton, and if I can help you with anything this weekend or in the future, give me a shout out.